Lebanon news. After 41 years, Trump announces the resumption of direct flights between the United States and Lebanon. But before celebrating, a bit of history is in order. On June 14, 1985, TWA Flight 847, Athens to Rome, is hijacked by two members of Islamic Jihad and diverted to Beirut. 17 days of ordeal begin, shuttling between Beirut and Algiers. The next day, U.S. Navy diver Robert Stetham, 23 years old, is beaten and then shot dead. His body is thrown onto the tarmac of Beirut Airport, in front of the cameras. Washington's answer: Presidential Determination 85-14. It finds Lebanon unable to prosecute those responsible, to regain control of the aircraft, or to secure its own airport. This wasn't an isolated incident. The U.S. Embassy bombing in 1983, 63 dead. The Marine barracks bombing that same year, 241 dead. A wave of American kidnappings through 1992. Civil War Lebanon had slipped out of anyone's control. The result, a total suspension of American carriers to Lebanon, and a ban on Lebanon's own Middle East airlines from U.S. soil. A total veto that would last 41 years. The first gesture, in 1998, Bill Clinton allows interlining, simple connections through other carriers. But no direct American flight to Beirut is restored. Under Obama too, attempts to revive the route are floated. None of them produce a direct flight. Since 1985, that's nearly 30 years of announcements and symbolic gestures, without a single flight ever restored. After meeting Lebanese President Joseph Aoun at the White House, Donald Trump announces he's ordering that American carriers be allowed to fly to Lebanon again. At this point, no American carrier has announced a Beirut route. American, United and Delta have already suspended flights to Tel Aviv, a far less critical situation. Their caution speaks volumes. Authorizing something on paper isn't enough. The FAA still has to conduct a full security review of Beirut Airport. That process hasn't even begun yet. Another contradiction: the Do Not Travel Advisory, the U.S. State Department's highest level, remains fully in effect for Lebanon. Washington is authorizing flights to a country it still tells its own citizens to avoid. Worth remembering, between late February and early May 2026, the war between Israel and Iran shattered the ceasefire with Hezbollah. Strikes reached Beirut, over 2,000 dead, a million displaced, and the airport suspended to international flights for 40 days. Proof that caution still rules: Air France just resuspended its flights to Beirut, Dubai, and Riyadh until August 2, 2026, only days after the American announcement. An authorization is not a flight. Between the announcement and a plane actually landing in Beirut, there's still an FAA that has to certify, carriers that still have to decide, and a region still one fragile ceasefire away from war. Follow Lebanon News.